Hey YouTube, Will835, and welcome back. This is the Grand Tundra. I finally pulled the trigger because it was on sale, and I couldn't stop myself from pushing that button. So here it is. As you know, if you've watched any of my videos on the little Tundra, that plane is amazing. So why not get the big one? And here it is. So without any delays, I'm going to go ahead and open up the box and we'll see what's inside. Okay, here it is. The box itself. Front part obviously is just an animated picture of the Grand Tundra. And pretty simple. Nothing too crazy. Let's look at the sides and check out the specs. Alright, so here's some specs. Sorry for my shadow there. But wingspan is 1700 millimeters or 67 inches. And length is 1260 millimeters or 49.6 inches. So she's a big baby. And here's some other stuff in case you're interested. Talks about the big wheels, blah blah blah, the SK3 brushless motor. There's some other specs. And it can take a 4 and a 6S battery. So there's that. And lastly, there's the other side of the box. Just pictures on it. No other information is in there, and the ends are basically black with the Avios name on it. Alright, so let's open this thing up. Alright, so here is with the lid off the box. Everything's nicely packed. This is a little bit on the loose side, but whatever. No damage to it, so that's all good. This is the canopy cover if you want to use FPV. I'm not doing that. And obviously the rest of the plane. Let's start off by opening up this box and see what's inside that. Alright, so here's the box, and looks like this is, I believe, the 6-cell. No, I'm sorry. This is the 4-cell blade prop that you want to use. It's an 11 by 8. I'm sorry, a 17 by 8 size prop. You get some rubber bands. I believe that's for the suspension. And here is all the stuff for the landing gear. You got your what do they call these? Force generators or whatever the heck they are. Anyhow, there's all the push rods, screws. There's a ton of stuff in here, and I'm not going to open that up. I don't want to lose anything. That's what's in this box. You got your rear wheel right here, which, as far as I know, is the main weakness of this plane. Apparently it bends pretty quickly or easily, so we'll see what we can do with that. And you got your wing struts. There you go. So that's what's in that gray box. Oh, and by the way, this 16 by 8 prop was in the box itself, the main box, so I'm going to put it all in here. Now, this is the one you'd use if you're using a 6-cell battery. So I'm going to leave that in here so that all these parts are together. Alright, now let's look at the other parts. Alright, so these are the main wings, and they're quite big. They look basically just like the small Tundra, as well as the barn door flaps here. Just got to connect all the push rods and what have you. And you also have lights, as you can see. And on the side, and you also have these plug-in, you can see that. So there's no wires involved. You just plug it in and it's good to go. So that's the wings. Oh, and then you also have these little holes here for those force generators, I think. So that's that. Gonna have to put that all in there manually and glue them on. That'll be fun. Okay, and here are all the other little parts. Well, they're not really that little. They're pretty damn big. Look at these. These tires are just gigantic. And they're very soft. I think they're even softer than the little Tundra's wheels, so that's pretty cool. Of course, you got your elevator. Got your rudder. I'm not really sure what this is for. I think there's supposed to be like a candy dropper for this thing if you wanted it, but I don't even think they sell that. But yeah, so these are the other loose parts in there, and the next thing that we're going to look at will be the fuselage. Okay, so here's the fuselage. Very nice size. Here's the plugins for the lights and ailerons and flaps and what have you. And here's the tail. So here's my first gripe. Well, actually, it's a big one. This is the only one I got with this thing. It didn't come with the regular one. I'm not sure what's going on. I checked the box, there's nothing else. There should be two of these. One with the regular windshield stickers, of course, and then you got this, which is for the FPV. So that was missing in my box. Thanks a lot. I don't know if I'm gonna get one from these guys. I never really used their customer service before, but you know, here we're gonna give it a shot. Hopefully they make good and send me a new one, or send me the one that's supposed to be on this, because that's really irritating. But anyhow, I do think this plane is awesome. Don't get me wrong, I just don't like it when something is missing or broken or what have you. But you know, I plan on having a good time with this plane, and like I said, I hope the customer service will get me the canopy, the stock canopy for this, not the FPV one. I don't really care for that one, so we'll give that a shot. But otherwise, there it is. Very low part count, and it should be a fairly easy build. Alright, everybody, have a great day. Take care of everybody, of each other, and we'll see you out in the field.